Welcome, citizens of Douglas County. Good morning. It's June the 3rd, 2024. Work session of the Douglas County Board of Commissioners will come to order. County Clerk, please take the roll for the record.
Yes, sir. Commissioner District 1, Ricky Dobbs. He will be here momentarily. Commissioner District 2, Whitney Kenner-Jones.
Present.
Commissioner District 4, Vice Chair Mark Alcaraz.
Present.
Chairman Phil Miller.
I'm here. Thank you. Commissioners, are there any changes that need to be made to the agenda?
Yes, there is an item. Chairman, we do need to add one item. The item that needs to be added is authorization to enter into an agreement with Barnes Law LLC for legal services and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
I move to add to the agenda a contract to and
LOC, is that it?
Barnes Law LLC,
Oh, okay.
and to authorize the chairman to sign any contracts in relation to this agenda item.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, all in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Are there any other changes? Being none, as a reminder, each commissioner will have 3 minutes to make remarks and 2 minutes for rebuttal. Clerk, did we have anyone sign up for public comment?
No, sir, we did not.
Next on the agenda is the meeting minutes. Commissioners, please review the minutes before tomorrow's meeting. We will have a public hearing tomorrow to consider amending the Douglas County Code of Ordinances regarding Chapter 9, Finance and Taxation, Article 2, Purchasing, Section 9-25C, Purchasing Procedures. LaTanya Ammons will be giving a briefing. We will now begin with our agenda items. Clerk, please begin with the first agenda item.
Yes, sir. Number 5 is authorization for the chairman to sign a contract for Juvenile Programs Administration Department as a drug screening provider for Department of Human Services for Division of Family and Children's Services. Jennifer King.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My office currently serves as a contract provider for our local DFACS office to do drug screening services for them. And this is our annual contract where we sign to do those duties. And it is also a little revenue stream. I think last year we made about $21,000 in revenue from this contract.
Oh, great. Great. Any questions or comments?
May I?
Yes.
I would just encourage us to continue to authorize the use of this, especially in the juvenile court context, because then the parents have somewhere that they are already here for their hearings and they can immediately go and do their screenings. And so it definitely helps streamline reunification and making sure that families have access to what they need. So I do appreciate that you all provide that service.
Okay. Anyone else? Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Okay. Number 6, approval for Douglas County Sheriff's Office to renew an agreement with Senior Chaplain Edwin Ford in the amount of $40,000 for a period of 1 year beginning June 1st, 2024, to be funded through the Sheriff's Office existing budget, and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review. Lieutenant Colonel Pounds.
Good morning. Chaplain Reverend Ford is the chaplain at the Sheriff's Office, and what he does is provides spiritual services for the Douglas County inmates. Also, he will occasionally come out, if need be, to assist victims of crimes and families and giving them spiritual guidance as well.
Okay. And you say the money's already in your budget?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Any other comments? Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, number 7, approval for the Douglas County Fire Department to enter into a pricing agreement with Zoll Medical Corporation and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review. This is for Chief Allen. I don't see him here this morning. Oh, here he comes. Chief Allen, you're up.
Perfect timing.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Sorry for my tardiness. It's been a little busy morning today. So I'm assuming this is Zoll?
This for Zoll, yes.
Yes, so this is our contract for Zoll. I apologize, I'm a little out of breath, so can you read it for me, please?
Yes, approval for the Douglas County Fire Department to enter into a pricing agreement with Zoll Medical Corporation.
Yeah, so we're trying to enter this pricing agreement with Zoll. We use Zoll for our medical, and just we're looking for the approval.
Okay, comments, questions? This is already in the budget, Chief?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
thank you. Number 8, approval to renew the annual service order agreement with AT&T for AT&T Business Local Calling for 12 lines in the amount of $180 per line to be billed monthly, to be funded through the 2024 E911 budget, and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review. Katrina Harley.
Good morning, Chair, Board of Commissioners. This is just the annual agreement for the POTS business lines for the E911 administrative lines.
Okay, questions or comments?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
dear.
Number 9, approval of a correction to change order number 3 with Integrated Construction and Nobility, Inc. in the amount of $360.66 to be funded through the Parks and Rec Land Improvements budget, and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review. Chad Griffin.
Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners, Administration. This change order was for Pumpkintown Park. That's when they encountered rock back in August of 2023. Their first number was $472,000. Just didn't put in that extra $360. So this is what that, just to make sure we get them paid correctly. This is what that change order is for.
Okay, questions or comments? We're good, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Number 10 is reappointment of Oric Curry to the Planning and Zoning Department Board, effective immediately. Tiffany Stewart Stanley.
Thank you. Good morning. So this is just a reappointment of Mr. Orrick Corey to the Planning and Zoning Board. He currently serves on the board representing District 2 and would like to continue. And so we are recommending Mr. Curry for approval for reappointment.
Okay, question, comment? He does a good job, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And our next item will be the one that we added at the beginning of the meeting to approve the agreement with Barnes Law. Is that correct?
That's
LLC?
correct. Yes. So the actual item is authorization to enter into an agreement with Barnes Law LLC for legal services, and authorize the chairman to sign all related documents pending final legal review. So we're coming before the board today because the county at this point, we are looking to find legal representation for the county, and a candidate has been identified, Barnes Law LLC. The principal of this firm is Ms. Erin Wiggins. She is a practicing attorney who has a plethora of experience representing local governments. She has over 20 years of experience working with many municipalities, and we are looking forward to her coming on, serving the county. The agreement is for $25,000 a month. Those are for the services for the county attorney position, as well as this agreement can be, it can be voided by the county at any time. So at any time, the county would like to void services, we could do that. But Ms. Wiggins Barnes is an experienced attorney, and we are recommending her for the position, and we would like the board to approve this contract pending final legal review.
Okay, any questions or comments?
I did have the opportunity to speak with her just to get an overall feel, and I think that she would be fantastic for the county. I think that the county will definitely benefit from her experience in terms of working with similarly situated, growing and developing governments. Douglas County is rapidly expanding and developing, and I do appreciate also that she's got a strong focus on zoning and ordinance changes as well, and so I would recommend that we approve that.
Thank you. And just to let the community to know, this is a replacement for our current lawyers, and the expense is going to be less than what we're paying now. I don't know the exact number yet, but we have all interviewed this attorney, and we're all pleased with her credentials. You have anything to say? Yes, sir, Commissioner.
I think the numbers, it would be 300,000 per year.
Yes. Yep.
For this one, and the previous, we were paying like 800 and something thousand, right?
So, yes, there were different, some of the costs were formed out, but yes, there would be a reduction in fees with this attorney, yes.
Okay, well, you said some of the costs were?
Yes, and so I can get you guys a breakdown of what that exactly is, but you know, some of our fees for our county attorney that we use outside counsel and representation for certain cases. So
Okay.
I can get you the exact number of what the reduction would be.
Okay.
And is this going to be a separate line item in the budget from the staff attorney position as well?
That's correct. This would be a contract, and then if the board so chooses to, we would be looking to possibly fill a staff attorney position, which would be an employee who works for the county.
And they would still have reporting obligations or responsibilities to LaAron?
That is correct.
Okay, so then, you done?
Yes, sir.
So then that would mean we would be paying 2 attorneys?
We would be paying 2 attorneys, but the benefit of having a staff attorney on staff, if the board chooses to go in that direction, would mean we would have someone here who would be able to deal with a lot of the day-to-day issues, who would be an employee of the county, and that cost would be substantially less than the cost that we would be paying the county attorney, who would be the overseer of all legal issues for the county, whereas the staff attorney would just have a more focused approach to legal services for the county, which would be outlined in that employee's contract.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, can you then give me a breakdown probably today or before
Yes.
tomorrow for what that looks like?
Yes.
Between, I guess, compared to what we had before with the firm that Attorney Coleman had.
Yes, and I can tell you, one of the things with the staff attorney, it would definitely cut down some of the cost of some of the outsourcing of some of the things that the county attorney's office has to outsource. Not all things, but it would be a reduction.
Okay, then last question, was Attorney Coleman's firm, were they a staff attorney or were they
No.
outside contracted also?
That's correct. So we strictly work through Thompson and Hines, and we did not have a staff attorney here at the county. So if we choose to go in that direction, if the board chooses to do this would be a different approach than what we've had in a long time. But I will tell you, that's how most municipalities operate. They do have someone on staff who is an attorney to work on some of those issues, but that person would be under the direction of the county attorney and would work through the county attorney, and the county attorney would supervise that person's work.
Okay, when was the last time we had like a staff?
I know there was some staff attorneys on board, I think prior to Ken Bernard's firm. I think, I
Yes.
can't give you the exact time, but we did have staff attorneys at one point.
Okay. Okay, Chairman, are you?
Anyone else?
And just so that we're clear, the savings is because we don't have to pay as high of a retainer so that they are not on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is the difference or the disparity in what was previously being paid versus splitting it across having an in-house person and then a county attorney to do our actual legal contracting. So she can focus more on contract review versus day-to-day in-house that you are paying a salary, which is significantly cheaper than paying a retained attorney's hourly fee.
It will be significantly cheaper. You're correct, Commissioner. It will be significantly cheaper than farming everything out if we have someone on staff, because that person would have a set salary to do the job regardless of the volume of work that the county has.
So
Go ahead.
are we paying a retainer fee for her at all? Or no?
No, she's gonna be flat fee, a flat fee. So that's something, instead of what we have now, she will get a certain amount a month for her cost. Now, if she has to farm something out or contract something out, there would be cost for those attorneys, but it would depend on exactly what matter it was. Some matters are a lot more complex than others, so at that point in time, she would make a determination on what she would need to pay that attorney out of her legal budget.
Okay.
Good? Good.
Yeah, just get us those numbers, please, just so we can review those before tomorrow.
I will definitely do so. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That would conclude the agenda items.
Okay. Attorney Coleman's not here.
I got you.
Do we need to go into executive session?
Yes, we do, for litigation matters.
We need a motion to go into executive session
Chairman, I'll make a motion to go into executive session for litigation matters.
to discuss what?
Litigation matters.
Okay. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? We'll adjourn to the executive session.
I do believe you beat your record.